All right, welcome in to Angel Eyes Tarot. For any of you who are curious and are on this spiritual journey, if you're here, you pretty much are. I definitely recommend frankincense, and a shout out to smudgealot.com. It's amazing. I absolutely love frankincense. It's great, and the person who provides it is very amazing as well. She has helped me a lot on my personal journey. And it really helps to not only cleanse the energy, but it cleanses you, it cleanses your space, it cleanses your mind. And it helps you to tap in even further to yourself. Nobody can tell you who you are and what you are meant to be doing here. People can give you advice and they can try to tap in, but your own spirit guides and your own intuition is going to be the most valuable information you can possibly receive, is going to be from yourself. We are all here to help people. The ultimate goal is to help people to tap into themselves and know their self, and to really dig deep and find any fears, because you do things on a daily basis, and a lot of times we don't even realize that it's stemming from fear. Like, you don't go in that direction even though it's shorter to a destination, or there's a reason you don't go that way, right? Like, there's something that happened, or you heard something, but that's a fear. It's just an example, but that's like, there's a fear of going that way. The underlining is there's a fear. Because if you truly believe you are protected, and you truly believe that you have a spiritual team, then you will truly believe that you will not and cannot be harmed from anybody or anything, including witchcraft. If you do not believe that it has any power over you, it will not. Okay? Witchcraft can manipulate others around you that are at a lower frequency, that don't even realize they're being manipulated, right? Situations and things, but it cannot harm you. You have free will. You do not have to give any type of power your power. You have your own power. You choose your own destiny and things. And no matter what may happen in your surroundings, you can always choose to look above that, to look over it. Know that it's really never what it seems. You only know that if you look deep down inside of you. Alright. I wanted to share this frankincense with you because it is an energy. So you just watching here right now, you are being cleansed from this. You are getting help from this right now. Make people see the inside. Alright, you may be seeing feathers. You're getting gifts from your spirit guides. And if something doesn't make sense here, I like, a lot of times I don't want to limit my messages. So I will say whatever comes to my mind. Sometimes it's weirdness translating, because I'll see visions or I'll hear something. So I try to put it all together, but if it doesn't make sense, then that specific thing is not for you to understand yet, or it's just not for you, or whatever have you, okay? So please don't be too judgmental. I say whatever comes through. I do not want to limit the universe or spirit guides in any way. And if there is something that needs to be said, I am going to say it. If I don't use the correct terminology to you, you can take what resonates, or you can kind of, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say to you. Feel the energy. Read it. So all right, so the solstice. All right, winter, December 21st. This is all about death and rebirth. This is scary because you do have to be self-aware. You have to take responsibility for yourself and your actions. You have to act upon things that sometimes don't make logical sense. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you grow the most. There is always light at the end of the dark tunnel. All right, it's never what it seems. And even the sun right now is going through a rebirth. Everything here on this earth goes through rebirth. We're all here to evolve. The flowers, the plants, the sun, stars, moon, like we all evolve continuously. You want to spread that. You want to spread the joy, spread the happiness that comes out of trials and tribulations. That is when you learn the most, because if everything was always okay, there wouldn't be any hard work to do, like how would you be able to grow if there's not a challenge? You need to be challenged to learn, to grow, to evolve. It's not always the funnest thing to do, but just know it is for your highest purpose. It is for your highest good. And it can be very confusing, especially when you can feel and you have this longing, you have this urge, you know that you are here for something, you know that you have a mission, so to speak. You know that you have a divine purpose. Each and every one of us do. We all have a divine purpose. And a lot of times it takes, sometimes it takes a long time to figure out what your purpose is, but you are always being prepared. The preparation period for things, like let's say like making a movie, the preparation for the movie takes months, takes years, right? And the movie will only be like about an hour and a half long. But look at all that work that they put in to making that movie, to getting all of the props, to getting all of the right people, to get everything, just right. It takes a long time to event like a movie, a storyline, and this is no different than your life. Your life is being evented, every action, every minute of your life, and you are inventing it. Everything, I'm so serious on this, every thought that you have today is seeds that you are planting for your future. Whatever you put your focus on is going to grow the most. You don't want to be overbearing. Like, you don't want to water a plant too much, but you don't want to not water it enough either. And yes, I know this seems impossible sometimes, but really look at the signs and synchronicities that are around you each and every day. Focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you most. With every thought, you are creating your future. What? All right now, universe. It really is. So what And the universe is actually very simple. Your spirit guides are very simple. Everything is like, it has their own sense of logic that we don't really comprehend, okay? So all of our ups, downs, and all arounds is part of this epic journey that we are in. Your spirit guides do know what's best for you, because a lot of times because we are in the mix, and a lot of times we don't know what's best for us. Or we would choose, why would we choose that difficult path, you know what I mean, or that situation. A lot of times we wouldn't dive into there, so it's brought to us. And it's so we grow, because your spirit guides and your spirit team know what you're going to become because going through that. It's so powerful, and it's hard to explain. Sun sure. You are sure the sun is going to shine tomorrow, right? There's going to be daylight. Unless you are in the Arctic, of course. Be sure of yourself like you are sure of the sun coming out. What brings you the most joy in doing? This can be planting, this can be cooking, this can be seriously like anything. What sparks that joy? Start being creative. If there is some sort of kit that you are seeing online, a candle making kit, a bracelet making kit, get it, see what happens. See where it takes you. You know what I mean? Just because it's not going to make you, like, in your mind, even painting, you know, like in your mind, it might not seem like it's going to make you millions right away, but see where it takes you. See what happens. See what activates inside of you, because anything and everything takes work. It takes time. The universe isn't going to tell you absolutely everything you need to know. It's not going to give you all of the details. It's not how it works, because you have free will, and it can't interfere. That's universal law. So you do have to make your own decisions, and you do have to take certain actions. But in doing so, if you open up certain doors, then certain things are able to come through them doors. Like, you have to get certain codes to move to the next level. And in every situation, in every thing that you go through on a daily basis, you are getting part of the numbers. And then once it's time for, like, the rebirth, for the death and rebirth, you'll have the code to open the door. But if you don't have one of them numbers, you're going to have to go back and repeat one of them cycles again. And it will be like the same type of situation, but it'll be different people, places, and things. If you've ever noticed that, even if you go to another job, all of a sudden, it's the same kind of, like, circumstances or the same kind of people, just different faces, right? And that means there's a lesson you need to learn. So pay attention to that. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. It does not matter what other people think, just say and do. Like I said at the beginning of here, I am going to say anything that comes through, because it may be a message for somebody. It is a message for somebody. And if you don't understand it, then it's for somebody else. You know what I mean? Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You got this. No matter what, you know what makes you happy. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or their judgments. A lot of times, when you find something you really love to do, some people, if they feel like they are losing their grip on you, or let's say you had a best friend and you guys would gossip a lot about things, people, places, and you like meant no harm or whatever, but you would sit there and you would talk or whatever. Well, now if you have like a new hobby or something that's taking some of that time away, that person is going to feel like they're kind of losing you and will start projecting the negativity on whatever your hobby is. Like, oh, what are you doing that for? It's a waste of time. This, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Like, you can put this where it fits as an example. people are intimidated of losing things. People don't want to lose people, places, and things. A lot of people do not have the courage to change. If you have a desire to change, if you have this undeniable urge to change something and that something isn't right in your life, that is because you are about to shift. So act accordingly. Get everything prepared. Everything's about preparation. Are you prepared for your shift? Are you prepared for your next challenge, your next journey, and the responsibilities and the things that are going to come with whatever you are trying to do? The admiration. Star seer. So yeah, somebody is climbing the ladder. Each ladder, each little peg of the ladder, you know, is a trial, a tribulation, something you have to conquer, something you have to overcome to get you stronger. Because by the time you get to your prime destination, which is basically, in my eyes, in my opinion, is living in your truth, living in your purpose, doing what you came here to do. You are going to continue to unlock new levels, new devils, you know, but that's only if you give them the power. Remember that. Nothing has power over you unless you let it. You have the power to deflect anything. And if you really look, if people are sending you negative energy, if you really look, a lot of times it's not even hitting you. You may see it, you're seeing it for a reason, but is it really affecting anything you're doing? Or are you letting it affect anything you are doing? Endless opportunities. I'm really hearing believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in the divine. Believe in your purpose. And it is okay if you don't know all the details yet. Just know that you have one and be open to doing so. And just being aware and being open is going to bring in different signs, different synchronicities, and it's going to activate and open up different skills that you may have forgotten about. Because remember, when we come to this earth, we forget a lot of things. We are directly connected to Source. And a lot of times we have to reclaim that connection. We have to find ourselves again. We have to find, and our spirit guides are here to help guide you and to help you just remember what you are here for. Because a lot of times we get so caught up in the mix of everything that we're just walking around confused. And the more you go away from your purpose, your journey, the more conflicted you're going to feel. Vulnerability. It does take vulnerability. And I was getting something about dragons, and I also have my little dragon here with stones and dragons, maybe, and dragonflies. It's transformation. Stones will help you transform. Belly of the beast. The beast inside of you is sleeping. It wants to reawaken. And this isn't like a scary beast. This is your motivation. This is your drive. It wants to be reawakened. It lives within inside of you, and crystals will help you to reawaken this and reawaken your imagination. Your transformation is at your fingertips. And that is why you are feeling the way that you are feeling. If you are feeling uncomfortable, that's actually a good sign, because only when you're uncomfortable is change can actually really happen. Change doesn't happen gracefully. That's why the Tower card is changed. It's like, a sudden switch in your foundation, a sudden switch in your mindset. Something changing isn't comfortable, okay? You are going to feel a level of discomfort because it's not your normal yet. And when it does become your normal, you're not even going to remember how much you strive to get where you are right now. And then now it's just your normal, so you don't even pay no attention. You're like, yeah, that's just what it is. Okay, so remember everything that you've strived for. Like, you have worked very hard to get to the position you are. And I do feel that some of you are going through this new type of awakening. We go through many awakenings, many shifts, many realizations. And the more you are consciously aware of these, and the more that you look at it with curiosity and not with fear, the more you are going to be able to utilize everything that has been given to you as a gift. You are your creator. You are one with this power. There's a lot of butterflies and dragonflies. There is much transformation here, okay? Solar plexus, radiant illumination. Yes, there is some sort of fear about this, because it's like the fear of the unknown. It's the fear of, what is it really? Am I doing the right thing? Am I going the right direction? Let's see what... Alright, Spirit, can you please help us? What direction? Are we going in the right direction here? Somebody is trying to be a strong ruler. So, okay. So somebody is not happy with the pace that something is going at. But it is all about the journey and appreciating every step and having that balance. You are in the process of growing your wings, of transformation. This does take time. This does take patience. And letting go any belief systems and anything that is no longer serving you. Which a lot of these can be dormant. Like so it really requires to look deep within inside. But I do feel that there is passion, there is drive, there is recognition in the future, and you will be getting earned rewards. Nothing is for nothing. Anything is for, anything that you do is going... There's cause and effect. Everything that you do is being acknowledged by Spirit. Follow your heart. You have a lot. Okay, and let go of the fear. Let go of anything that you feel was a betrayal of some sort. There's some sort of pain you may be hanging on to. You may feel like you are going to lose a lot of money, that you're not going to be able to balance it right away. But once you release these burdens, you are actually going to be very recognized for who you are. It is switching. You are transforming. So It's what it's showing me is like you're having one of your feet over here and you're having one of your feet over here. It is hard for you to let one thing go. Like one of these artists that I was watching, he was saying that if he would have never quit his job, he would have never have started painting, and he would have never have been able to put the focus that what is needed onto that thing if he would have never have quit his stable. And the fear was releasing stable, like income that comes every so often. But in artwork, you know, he finishes something, he doesn't have a complete layout of when he'll get that money. You know, like it's like you're leaving it to chance, you're leaving it to spirit. So there's something that you are trying to let go of, and you're having one foot in, one foot out. And spirit will let you know when it is time. But there is some sort of balance here. And you are accelerating more quickly than you realize. Everything is part of this transformation. You are going to be coming into a lot of money. I definitely see that. But this money comes from spirit. It comes from trusting the universe. And timing is of no... Eight of Cups. But this Eight of Cups shows all of the cups, you know, leaving everything you thought you knew behind and following your path, following your true destiny, following your guidance, having trust, having faith. It is going to be time soon to go all in. Very soon. Knowing. This is confident. And the Queen of Swords also knows. She knows in the Rider-Waite's deck, you know, there is symbolism of her being a widow. So she knows pain. She knows sorrow. She has humility, right? But she also does not just go, she doesn't let her feelings rule her. She uses her mind. She thinks about things and she sees things clearly before making a decision. Know thyself. Know your truth. And nothing will be able to stop you. And look, now that door is right behind her. That means she made it all the way up the stairs. So you are going to make it to your purpose. Working hard. I am really hearing this is going to require a lot of trust, a lot of faith. And that is again why it's the path less traveled. But you do have a newfound clarity. You want to share this with other people. Pretty soon it is going to be that time. Let's get this, since I'm feeling this is definitely about like purpose and career. Let's get a card from this deck. Alright, Spirit, what do you want us to see? Show us. Flexibility. You need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. And look, there goes the moon. There's a bat. Ooh, gifts. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a new better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. With the deal as well. And it has something to do with your expression. You need to work that lets you need work that lets you express your creative self. You could do well at writing, blogging, or a career in communication. So you have something that's been lying dormant inside of you, that's been sleeping. Well, it's becoming activated. Spirit is activating. It is time. It is time to start sharing what you came here to do. It is time to come out of the closet, so to speak. It is time to take that transformation in full effect and do not lose sight of your truth, of what you came here to do. Do not let other people's judgments tell you about yourself, because you know what you are here for. It may not make logical sense. It may not make human sense in the mix of everything, but it feels right to you. If it feels right, that is of God. Feels good, that is of God. And to follow that, follow your North Node, follow this, because it is going to be very prosperous. Wealth, it is going to be very prosperous. You are working towards real wealth and prosperity in your life. Keep investing in yourself and look into long-term career planning. See, that's like that balance I was feeling. Okay? Start planting those seeds right now. You have been working on something. There is something inside of you. You feel it. You want this change. You want this to be your everyday life. Well, plant your stuff right now. Your harvesting season will be coming. But right now you need to concentrate. You need to focus. You need to make a decision. And, having an abundant mindset. Like I was saying before, a lot of times we have to just dive and just make that change that may be the scariest change for us. But in doing that, you're showing the universe, you are showing the universe, like, yes, I know I am worth it. I know I am valued. I know that this is going to work because I believe it's going to work. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and your experience. So everything, see, the ladder. Everything you've been through, all of your experiences are going to help you. Okay? You did not go through all of this for no reason. It is for a reason. Start expressing yourself. You've done a lot of work. This has been hard, okay? But you let the burdens go. Let the self-doubting go, because you can do this. And it is time to set the BS aside. Stop listening to other people and do you. Do what feels good to you. And you can start doing this today. Power position. You are a powerful person. You have amazing gifts. You are connected to the source, balanced forces, like our ancient future. Everything is now. Like, time is so funny to explain. Really feel that you have everything. Where are you trying to go? What makes you feel good? Really tap into that. What makes you feel good? If this makes you feel good, continue doing it. Continue growing it. This is your journey. And you need to cut some ties. Cut whatever no longer serves you. People that no longer serve you. When disagreements and things happen, it really shows you different aspects about people and if they are truly for you or not. And yes, this can be painful sometimes. But not everybody is supposed to come with you on your journey. I do feel there's some separations. You may move to a new place for working or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. You may to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with peace. See? The 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's time to go all in. And yes, do this with peace. Do this with clarity. Do this with your... Think about it. The best way for you. Okay? Not because you ever want to go back, but because it's the right thing to do. You don't want to just leave somewhere and leave them screwed. You know, like... Still live by your heart. Still do what's right by your heart. But awaken to yourself. And really believe in yourself. And if you are confused, ask your spirit guides to send you a sign. Okay, specifically, be specific. Is this da 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 da? Is that what I am supposed to do? Please send me a clear sign to me, because your spirit guides know you. They know your whole blueprint. You are like they know you like the back. They know you more than you know you. Okay, so ask them specifically and they would be happy to give you an answer, and they will give you an answer only you would understand. All right? Have faith. Much love and light. Bye.